everyone, Mr. Peter B is asking, oh, Tinubu, where are you? It is over 2 weeks that you say you are going to go out of the country. Where have you gone to? And the one that also Shatima is out of the country. But anyway, they country, they know they country now, the same thing. It doesn't look as if there is anything. There are people who are just seat warmers who are not doing anything. Nigeria doesn't have a government. Nigeria doesn't have a president. Neither does it have a vice president. And so, of course, whether all of these people go upset for 1 year, I can tell you nobody is going to feel nothing because they weren't doing anything in the first place and they weren't contributing to anything. But anyway, Mr. Peter Obi on his Twitter handle at Peter Obi or X as it is now called said, while it is arguable that with the president and vice president absent from the villa, not my president, neither my vice president, there is no vacancy in the presidency in a situation where both the president and vice president are out of the country, as reported in the media yesterday. It's concerning for a country with such myriads of domestic problems. The president had told us he would only be gone for 14 days. The 14 days have passed now, and we are waiting to see him in the country. One would have expected him to return earlier than expected, considering the volume of work that needs to be done in a troubled nation like ours. Let me see that first of all and say, Mr. Peter Obi, Tinubu tell you say get volume of work to be done. You are the one saying volume of work. Tinubu is saying volume of enjoyment and volume of money to be used anyhow and to be conobid anyhow. So this one that you are talking to Ogasa, you are talking to yourself. You are not talking to Tinubu because Tinubu is there. Tinubu is enjoying. And Tinubu doesn't care what anybody says. As far as he's concerned, it is his turn. Emi loko. You know that Emi loko. Now the thing where Tinubu no be that too. You don't know any other thing. As he did yes, na enjoyment galore. But anyway, trust Mr. Peter Obi that he's always doing Ajayi no salary. He's always caring for people that don't even care for themselves. He's going around, donating money to people, to schools, to all of that, and doing, standing and solving people's problems. These other people, they don't even know that one. But anyway, that's the president that I know that I voted for, that most Nigerians voted for, that won the 2023 election. And his empathy would always be that thing that you will see about him. But going back, he said, one would have expected him to return earlier than expected. That's he's talking about Tinubu now, considering the volume of work that needs to be done in a troubled nation like Nigeria. The untold hardship that had been unleashed on our people as a result of some of his administration's policies is unimaginable, and we need his urgent attention to pilot the nation out of this present situation. First of all, Mr. Peter Obi, Tinubu cannot pilot anybody out of any present situation. He does not have the capacity, he does not have the wherewithal, he doesn't have anything to be able to do that. So let's respectfully just accept the truth the way it is. Second of all, also, you think that the suffering that is happening in Nigeria is not something that Tinubu loves? Tinubu loves it because the more suffering there is in Nigeria, the more control he's able to have, the more he can pick a few people from different regions and empower them and make them their stooges, and then they will do everything for him for life. That has been what he has done constantly in Lagos State and also the Southwest, and the same thing that he's bringing down out to the whole of Nigeria. But one thing I know for sure is that Nigeria is not Lagos. The way he has been able to control Lagos, I don't think he's going to be able to control Nigeria in that way. So that's why. Then the suffering that is happening, like I said earlier, Tinubu loves it, Tinubu enjoys it. Why? Because he can control. And then you know what? Come 2027, how much? You just give people 500 naira and be able to buy their vote. So you are not thinking the same thing. Mr. Peter Obi, you're thinking good governance. Tinubu is thinking bad governance. So that should be understood. But then let me go back to the statement that was put out by Mr. Peter Obi on his handle. He said, again, since the president is reportedly in Paris, some people say Paris, we know as Paris, France, which is just about 833 nautical miles from Stockholm, Sweden. One wonders why he did not just attend the 2-day working visit to Sweden. He could simply have done it on his way back from France with his new powerful jet, which would have taken him a little over 2 hours. Let me laugh first. So very cool. Mr. Peter Obi think say na person like am dey, na person dey for enter office for Aso Rock. See Mr. Peter Obi giving the way as in don't spend too much money, you could just do instead of the vice president, illegitimate vice president going from Abuja and carrying an entourage and going there to go and have this meeting. You Tinubu, you could just have gone there on your way back. You've left France, go there, have this meeting. Immediately you finish this meeting, you come back to Nigeria, you save money for Nigeria, you use that money for something that will better the lives of the people. Mr. Peter Obi, that's what you would have done. No. But first of all, I know you won't even go there and go and be doing holiday in France. But this one, nobody risks election to give people good governance. That's the thing. He's not interested. He's enjoying what he's enjoying right now. This would have saved time and the very scarce national resources we need critically at this time. So I'm continuing with Mr. Peter Obi's statement. He said, instead, he delegated the vice president, who needed to travel 3,055 nautical miles over 9 hours and about 4 times the travel time from Paris, Abuja, Nigeria to Stockholm, Sweden, to represent him at an event. It will take about 4 times the time and distance it takes to travel from Paris to Stockholm, to travel from Abuja to Stockholm. There's something I want to say, but I will keep it in my mind. Let me just not say it. This does not represent the kind of fiscal responsibility and common sense that is expected of leaders whose people are facing severe hunger and poverty. This is the time. Oh, let me even stop there. Mr. Peter Obi, he put fiscal responsibility and Tinubu in the same sentence. No, Tinubu's own is fiscal irresponsibility. No, he can't be responsible. Person that is grabbing. His own is to grab and conobid. He doesn't have any responsibility anyway. And like I said earlier, he doesn't care about the hunger, neither does he care about the poverty of the people. I think with his poverty mentality, he wants to be seen above and beyond everyone. So he wants people to be down there. The poorer they are, the better Tinubu feels. This is the time to show true commitment and leadership to the people by making decisions that prioritize the well-being of the people and effective management of the nation's scarce resources in alleviating the sufferings of the people. A new Nigeria is possible, says Peter Obi. You people have heard the president that we all voted for? No wahala. The thing I will say is that the man that rigged his way into office has no business giving good governance. It is time for Nigerians to decide whether they will rig him out and ensure Nigeria actually has free, fair, credible election, and whoever the people choose will not be the one that gets into office. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.